Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome to Just Roll With It podcast, starring Micah,
Blaine,
Cow.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, that was solid.
bad.
Nice job.
Solid.
Good job.
You know,
Solid.
just quick, get it out of the way.
All right, yeah. So first of many episodes, huh?
Yeah.
The first of many.
Let's go. Got your
First
protein shake. I
Not
like
a protein shake.
Shake it up. Everyone got a drink or water? You got your water?
It's G Fuel.
What flavor?
It's basically caffeine and vitamins. It's sweet as shit, basically.
What, you just put water in?
What flavor though?
It's just water and this little it looks like cocaine in there, to be honest with you. It's white powder.
Wooden chocolate.
And
G Fuel.
I just feel like it allows me to focus on what we're doing, but I'm able to keep up with y'all because I process things a lot slower. And it seems like I'm not keeping up. Like I'm processing it the same amount that you guys are and stuff, but the output, and I just feel like I don't match up. And that's when the energy feels off.
Okay.
But when I get caffeine, it helps me speed up. Like caffeine helps me
As it
speed
does
up
any human.
across. That's what I'm saying. But then so that's why I like caffeine. I feel like that's why I feel like it's kind of an addiction because it allows me to get on the same level with whatever the fuck I'm doing. Like at work, everyone's like do moving fast, and like it's all coming into me the perfect amount. But the output is not the same speed. I cannot match how fast people fucking move.
Is it already kicking in?
Yeah. I can't match how fast people move. Like I just can't keep up, and it makes me feel awkward because I know other people feel awkward about it.
Dude, you just passed us in a race.
Yeah,
I'm way
behind. But like that's why I like it because it speeds me up.
Nah,
I feel what's going on.
fair.
You're the one who sent us the article where it's like 3 cups of coffee a day is supposed to be healthy.
Yeah. The next day
I've
I
read
found
that,
an article that said coffee every day is unhealthy for you.
Yeah. I mean, it's just your body's. Everybody's body's different.
What about someone who doesn't drink coffee basically at all?
I don't drink coffee that much.
Yeah.
I have like a cold brew every once in a while and that's it.
Cold brew.
It's it's whatever works for you.
As long as you're not chugging Coke.
Yeah.
There's Norton Coke.
Yeah.
Well, on a daily basis.
Yeah. Just don't do it in general. Just don't do it in general. It's not good.
Drugs are bad.
I don't know, bro. Not all of them.
No.
Illegal drugs like heroin, crack, and bath salts and cocaine
Bath salts are
are
fun.
bad.
Remember that Florida dude ate a man?
I was so excited.
They
I'm
get
like
shot like 7 times or something.
I'm like
He's like a
zombie
zombie.
apocalypse.
Yeah.
I'm like zombie apocalypse. It's happening, and they never did.
Fucking bath salts.
Oh, we never clap sync, but I guess it doesn't matter because it picks it up
You
perfectly.
just did
right?
it now, so we'll start now.
No. That was a great intro because this motherfucker was
Was a great
zooming on.
I know. Blaine and I were like, damn, he's still talking. He's just going for it. Right off the bat.
Because I was thinking about it earlier, too. Like,
He should have done the intro.
I know, right?
I think drugs. I think caffeine's a drug.
It is.
It's an addiction.
It's an addiction. And I think, I'm addicted to caffeine because of what I described, right?
Yeah,
it helps
fair.
me keep up with people. Weed helps me, alright, listen to this. Weed helps me speed down.
Slow down.
No, speeding down is a crazy concept.
You
It's
go
like,
really fast down.
It's like
I understand.
I'm observing everything going on around me. It's like a lot faster than when I'm just sober. Like things are coming in, I got all these ideas, but if I was having a conversation with somebody or something, I am so much slower. The output's so much slower.
Interesting.
That's obvious, yeah, I can tell.
And weed gives me a different perspective. So I think it's another one of my addictions because it does that for me.
I'd say that's fair.
Like there's a negative connotation with addiction, but I feel like it's just doing something for you.
Well, because most people tie addictions to drugs.
Right.
You can have an addiction to getting up at 6 a.m. every morning.
Yeah.
Like, addictions
Yeah.
are little things that people don't think about.
I mean, we all have
Exactly.
addictions to our phones. simply.
Addictions could be habits,
They can.
but they just get portrayed as addictions.
Right, like you freaking what are they called? Your essential oils, like breathing. You could be addicted to feeling that good in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I just do it because it's like a placebo thing.
Yeah.
I tell myself it's helping me. Who knows? It could be hurting me, but
What if it makes you feel?
yeah, I feel like I can breathe. So
It works out perfectly.
But yeah, I mean, it's like little things. Like I feel like you have an addiction of every morning sneezing, whether you want to. Or not.
Yeah, whether I think addiction, there needs to be some sort of voluntary aspect to it. I think it's just because this apartment's dusty and I barely dust my room and I just get congested in there, you know?
Yeah.
It's just
It's
that
like a hot
congestion
box
fucks
in
me
there.
up. And then, you know, every night I usually smoke a shit ton, and that gets me a little clogged up. And I go straight to sleep, and I'm passed out, so I don't notice that I'm just being a little clogged.
Yeah.
And then I'm almost on the dot, 7 a.m. Boom, I'm awake, can't breathe, gotta blow my nose.
Yeah, I hear him when I'm leaving for like work.
Yeah. Like 30 minutes before he gets up, you know?
And that's not a fun way to start the day.
Oh my
really.
god, dude! Like,
But you know what
It's
helps?
just a
I
rough
just take a
start.
break from smoking weed all the time.
yeah, it's fair. Whatever helps. But like,
Maybe you should smoke outside more.
Yeah, that's probably it too.
Just smoke
more
on the
fresh
porch.
air. It's because smoking in here, which we're technically not allowed to do, but who gives a
we
fuck?
don't smoke in here.
Oh yeah, we don't. That's right.
Just if you were to smoke.
Yeah.
If we were to smoke in here, yeah. I feel like just the dust and it all being trapped fucks with my lungs. And I also have asthma, even though it's not fucking my lungs, it's fucking my sinuses.
Right.
But I've heard that sometimes people who are allergic to cats can be slightly allergic to marijuana. Because the dander in cat fur and hair is very similar to like the particles in specifically sativa strains of marijuana. And I know this because I Googled it and I saw one thing on Google and I'm like, that's right.
That's
and
right.
I went with it.
Is that
So
why
it
they
works.
call certain weeds, where they say certain weed strains smell like cat piss?
I guess that would make sense, right?
Hot dog, correlation, coincidence. The world is smaller than you think.
Yep.
I don't know about cat shit, but I smoked a weed called like
Cat
dog
shit.
shit.
What?
You
Oh,
said
you told us.
cat
about that.
piss, cat piss. But yeah, there was this. What was it called? It was a strain of weed.
I'm
Literally
pretty sure
something dog shit.
I'm pretty sure you said we were just sitting here and
Yeah.
you were just like, so me and Layla smoked this strand called dog shit.
Oh, yeah.
We were just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
It literally
now I
smells-
remember what he's talking about.
Yeah, it literally smells like dog shit. Doesn't taste like dog shit. It just tastes like weed. Gets you high like weed, but it literally smells like dog shit. I'm like, why would anyone buy this?
that's I don't like
So
the
you're,
nose.
you're a real big smoker, huh?
Yeah,
Wow.
Would that be your addiction?
Yeah, I think that would really fall into your.
yeah, part of it. It's definitely addiction.
Interesting.
What would be
That's
your
why I
addiction?
take like a week break every once in a while. It's barely even a week.
I feel
Maybe
like I have
like
good.
3
I feel like I
days.
have good addictions and bad addictions. Well, I obviously have bad addictions, but like
Yeah.
bad addiction.
Yeah.
I have a good addiction of. I feel like my mornings. I feel like I have a good morning addiction of getting up, and like. It's such a satisfying feeling, naturally waking up at 6 a.m. and the first thing I hear is like the crickets and like the birds chirping and like a
hell
woodpecker,
Yeah.
and I hear a horn every now and then. I'm like, yep.
Yeah. You just lay in bed and just all the noise
And
coming
then,
into your
and
head.
then I'll go. Here I am. Let's
Yeah.
go. That's it. Like it's a mental. What is it? A serotonin feeling.
Mhm.
It just
Yeah.
gives me good feelings. And then like, I have a weird addiction. In the shower, I have to be facing the faucet. I don't like when I'm backwards.
Interesting.
I don't know if that's an addiction, but like
That's
I
just
have
like
to. I
quirk.
have to face
Yeah. Are you just, it's just a thing? Like, there's
Yeah.
no, like,
it. Well, and like it's also. You ever had a shower in like a tile bath where the drain is in the middle?
Mhm.
I used to never stand above it because I used to think something would come up and grab me,
No, that's
and I still do it to this day.
No, that's
Damn.
serious right there.
Dude, it's creepy. I don't know why. I always stand to like the side.
I guess it makes sense. You don't want to get sucked into the black hole.
Dude, yeah.
I don't remember, like, shows or stuff, you get, like, sucked down the drain or something like
That's
that.
probably something.
Well, in Harry
Yeah.
Potter, you know, they stay in the toilet.
That's,
they flush it,
That's
they just-
ridiculous stuff. But like, and then like, I don't take baths because I feel like something's gonna come up the drain and like be in the water with me.
That's
sounds
your
like a
hassle
fear.
too.
And they're just dirty. You're sitting in. I mean,
Yeah.
unless you're clean and
Unless
you're
you
taking a
shower
bath
first.
like, to relax, or like, what's
Like
the
an
Epsom
Epsom
salt?
salt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Fair. But like, you just hop in the bath after a day of work,
To clean yourself is kind of weird.
bro. Nasty.
Yeah.
That's nasty.
Yeah, after, like, 10 seconds, you're in
Yeah.
your own filth.
Baths
But
aren't meant
to
for
be-
being clean. It's meant
To be
for
fair,
relaxed.
yeah. To be fair, you could always just. I know some people that take baths. I don't know anybody, but I've listened to people say they take baths and then take a shower after.
Yeah.
The combination of both makes
But you're just wasting water, like.
It's like a crazy motherfucker.
But those are like little things.
I mean, a shower takes up more water than a bath, I'm pretty sure. Well, I guess it depends on how long it is.
It does.
But I feel like a
Yeah.
10-minute shower uses more water than the bath.
Yeah. Dude, they need to put in.
I don't know, because you could easily test it by just closing your drain and seeing how long it would take
That's
a
true.
shower to fill up the tub.
That's true.
And I guarantee you it'd take a lot longer than the drain, or whatever it is. the one underneath that you have to pull the pin up for.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Do you know, like that circle thing on a tub? If it gets to that point, the water's supposed to automatically drain.
What?
Really?
Yeah, you know, if you have like if it's like a bath shower combo, I guess it could just be a bath. But you know, there's that circle.
The one that was open when we first moved in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Basically, that's there because if it gets past a certain point, it starts to drain so it doesn't overflow.
Yeah. It's good suicide
I did
safety
not
too.
know that.
I did not know that either, which completely ruins a horror movie.
Not really, because old tubs don't have that.
No, it was not an old tub. It was like a new tub.
But do tubs actually do that, or is it?
They're supposed to.
Not all tubs, though. Not all people put tubs. Install tubs correctly, though.
Because mine has a little circle thing under the faucet, but like I've seen that a million times, and no tubs where it's hit that has actually done that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, it's like in the sink, those little 3 holes.
Yeah, similar.
Or like the hole.
Yeah, similar.
I used to always put water in it. You never do that when you were younger?
No, I never.
No.
I used to like I was brushing my teeth and like rinse my mouth out. I used to like spit in it.
Yeah,
I think that's the whole point though, so it doesn't overflow.
Because it's a hole, so if it keeps going up, it'll just go in the hole.
Yeah, I think it's the same thing with the.
I used to think I was doing something bad, but hey, now you know.
Yeah, I thought it was like going like into like the cabinet or something below it or something. I don't know.
I feel like every time we use our shower, the water's just leaking in underneath because it's creaky as fuck.
Interesting.
Bathtub.
Interesting.
You ever think you're gonna fall through the ceiling?
I do.
You stand.
I think about it every time I get done it.
Yeah, just.
I'm like, today's gonna be the day.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be me, of course.
Fall butt ass naked into like the fucking apartment below.
And my thing, it'll be like 8 o'clock at night too.
Yeah. Worst time.
And my thing, I'll be broken, like I can't move, so I'll just sit and be butt naked. I'd be screwed. Just couldn't move, and whoever lives downstairs just like, you alright?
It's like I want to help you, but you're also fucking naked, so
don't fucking touch me.
There's nothing you can fucking do.
But nah. But Micah, what about you? Do you have any little traits, habits, knickknacks, addictions that you do on a day-to-day basis, daily basis?
Well, every day I wake up, I do my puzzles on my phone. Every day, I have like a 1,000-day streak. Unlike most of them, 1,000+ day streak.
You have multiple puzzles?
That's insane.
I have like 4 or 5 apps that are all like with the same company where it's just like connect the dots and fill up the entire space. And I have 4 of those, and there's another one where it's like Sudoku, except instead of just writing the numbers, they give you blocks that have the numbers, and you have to fit them into the spot.
So you do like little.
It's like a mental exercise and try to activate my brain a little bit. But then I just after that I'm like on my phone on Instagram for like 30 minutes to an hour, which fucking sucks.
So you piss yourself off in the morning.
Yeah.
And start your phone for the rest of the day. Perfect.
Get you angry. Okay.
Another little tick I have, and it only happens sometimes, but if I'm alone, I'm sitting down, there's a table in front of me. Depending on which angle I'm sitting from, I have to space out every object so they don't intersect with each other.
That's OCD.
Yeah.
That's getting to the OCD.
Yeah, that's very OCD. I don't know if that's an addiction or not, but sometimes I can't help it. This I can't control because it needs to be a certain way. And I'm not alone, so I don't feel obligated to fuck with it at all. But if I'm just by myself, I want everything to have its own like figure and doesn't like blend in with everything else. That makes me relax.
I feel like we talked. I feel like you've mentioned.
We have. I mentioned it like
because that does sound familiar.
I mentioned it months ago. For sure.
Wow, that's insane. I don't have any like OCD type things. I don't think, but I am OCD about certain things. I just don't know what. Like I couldn't describe it. It'd have to be
anything at work. So when I'm at work, there's so many things I have to fucking fix.
It's all.
That's all OCD. Because your job as a painter, you make sure all the lines are like straight and painted.
That's definitely what it is. And like the way like people pour out of a paint can bothers the shit out of me. Like don't ever do it towards the front. Do it to the back, so you know what fucking paint you're using. Like just little things. Like don't dip the damn brush all the way in the paint. It gets shit all over you. God, I hate it. It's just little things. It's little things.
There's so many little things at my job that I just have to fix. And if I don't close, and I'm not really in control of like closing the entire building, I have to make my mind calm down about it. Because I'm like, I'm not in charge of this. I don't need to do it. Don't need to mess with it. Like, no one knows how to fucking do dishes. And it pisses me off.
Yeah, well, that's a fact.
But then again, I'm very OCD with dishes. Like, I fucking organize it in the sink. Other people just like throw shit in there, but I like line it all up perfectly. I like fill it up as much as I can, and I transfer. I don't know. I'm very OCD at work.
Yeah, I can see that.
And then people are like hot bags that we deliver the pizzas in. they just throw them on like at their spot, and they're all upside down and like crumpled, and I hate that. How hard is it just to lay it down flat?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just a little shit.
Yeah, it's just a little shit.
Every human, I feel like, has those things, whether they acknowledge them or not, you know?
Yeah.
Like, some people do things and don't even notice they do.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I think is mind-blowing that your brain works that way.
Yeah.
Like, you could just pick up little, like, you ever seen, like, a movie when you were younger, and then your brain just instantly tries to, like, become them? Like, the main character in a movie?
Yes.
When you don't even, like, I don't
That's
do it on purpose.
That's very subconscious. Yeah, that happened to me.
I do it now to this day. Like,
Yeah.
Peaky Blinders, bro. Like, sometimes I'm just like, Tom Shelby. Like, I put myself in his position.
Yeah, bro.
Even though I never would be.
But that's when I actually do that, when I don't do that with movies and shows, I feel like they're not as good, or I don't like them as much.
That's true.
When I immerse myself in it, or like, you watch an episode
Yeah.
and you try to live your life like, I don't know. I feel like I've actually connected to the show.
Yeah, because it makes you wonder what you would do if you were him.
Exactly.
Yeah, or her, or whatever, whoever it was, whatever it was.
I thought of a little bit of tick for you, Cal, but whenever you're like going through an intersection, the light turns yellow.
Yeah.
You like hit the ceiling of your truck. I wonder if that's subconscious now.
That's
like, do you even think about that anymore?
Well, now if I don't do it, I think about it.
That's an old trick. Yeah. Or like old wives' tale people say.
Yeah.
And like when you go over train track, when you're driving over train tracks, you lift your feet up off the floor.
I've never done that.
I do that.
I do that under like certain parts of the road when I drive. There's like a bump or something. Sometimes I just like let everything go, and it makes me feel like I'm on a roller coaster. There's like a half second of weightlessness, like woo,
That's crazy. Also,
like on Willow Lawn and Monument, like if you go across, it's like really bumpy, and you just like woo. I don't know.
But another thing y'all do that irks me is split the pole. You don't really do it that much, but he don't care.
Yeah.
God, it's bad luck.
Walking with. Here's the thing.
Don't be splitting poles.
The reason why I split the poles.
Trees, poles, anything.
Because it's so hard to walk on the sidewalk with a group of people. Because everyone has their own different walking like paces. You can't walk across the entire sidewalk so you block everyone, and that'd just be rude. Right. There's just no easy way to walk on the street with everybody. And then if you throw in, don't split the pole, it just makes it even more complicated.
No, not really.
That shit gets fun sometimes.
I was
you gotta hit the pole with like a spin move or something like that just to make sure everybody's on the inside. I do when I think about it. If I do it, I'll do it with people I know and I got a problem with it.
Yeah, if I'm with a coworker who's gonna be like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Listen, you can take that one. Okay, you got that.
It's on you."
Yeah, all right.
But like if I'm by myself, I probably won't think about it. But I don't like Javon in high school or something. He was very serious about that. It's like, why are you splitting the pole? He'll grab your ass and like, pull you back around the pole. It's like, all right, I just won't do it. So you're not grabbing me in the middle of the fucking sidewalk or the hallway. But that's a little quirk too. I do the tap thing. It's like if I don't do it now, if something bad happens, like, man, was it because I didn't do it? Yeah. And on red lights, I double tap it. And run a red light.
You run red lights? Oh my goodness!
Every single time. Stop at greens too.
Yeah.
It's just kind of.
Have you ever done that?
Stop at a green.
Yeah,
I've done that before.
Out of it and just pulled up at any light.
There's been times where I'm like tired or like listening to music or something. I'm just pull up to a light. I'm like, oh, it's green.
Yeah.
I'm looking down from work.
I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I have a problem. Sometimes I'm high as a bitch. Like I'm a good driver when I'm high. It's like, and I enjoy it every single time. But I do have this one thing where if I'm at like in the city and there are multiple lights in the city, like really close to each other, and I'm sitting at the red one.
You look at the one behind it.
Yeah, and it turns green. I will go.
Same.
I've actually ran a light doing that. Only one time, but it's bad.
It's terrible.
I've done that. Like,
it's bad.
I've done it where I've like slammed my brakes like as I've gotten in an intersection. I'm like, oh, that's not the right
it's
light.
like, oh shit.
You ever gone through a light and then been like, wait, was that green?
Yeah, I do that shit all the time.
I do that on a daily basis.
Like I look behind me and then the cars are going like from the perpendicular area. I'm like, did I just finesse that red light and no one reacted?
It happens to me so many times.
Like, thank God you didn't cause a crash.
There's like a saying for that. There's like a psychological saying for that. I can't remember.
I'm also always nervous whenever I take a turn, like a right turn on a red light. Like I look when I'm turning, I'm like, damn. Did I just not see a car?
Yeah.
Like, this is it. Like, here we go.
Yeah.
I just get a little feeling of excitement. But, yeah. Dude, daily basis, I'm like, That's definitely a red light.
You think you fuck up.
Yeah.
You just think you fucked up.
Yeah.
As long as you didn't cause a crash. And I guess
I made it through. I had no cops here. But yeah.
People drive terribly here.
Yeah.
I see accidents every day.
Yeah.
Multiple accidents every single
everybody
day.
wants to be first.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Sometimes I want to be first. I don't fucking run into people all the time.
That's the thing. You just don't crash.
Except when I do. But
I do though. I haven't run into somebody in a long time though.
what? I ran into something like 5-6
I don't
months
even want
ago.
to talk about this.
You ran into a Porsche, didn't you?
Yeah, it was a Porsche.
Crazy motherfucker.
Damn. But I mean, I was driving aggressively for no reason. I was on this dude's ass. And to be fair, we were both turning onto a street that we didn't realize was closed. Like it was blocked off completely. So we both got there, or he got there first and had to slam on his brakes. He's like, "Oh, I can't go there." And I didn't realize he slammed on his brakes, and I ended up hitting him. And then I realized, oh, the road was closed. So we both kind of got fucked up there. But then again, his car, like no damage at all. Had to get a new bumper. I had to spend like $1,500 or something. I've gotten 3 bumpers.
A Porsche bumper is a lot more expensive than
Well, they had
a Toyota bumper.
they had that like metal square at the back, like a hitch or whatever. And I hit that. I didn't even hit their bumper.
What kind of Porsche was it? Like a
It was
sedan type thing?
It was an SUV.
Yeah, like a
It was a big
Carrera or
Porsche.
whatever it's called.
It was like a big Porsche.
Yeah.
Still tough though. Still drive.
Oh,
it was a
yeah.
nice car.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely drive that.
Like a family car Porsche.
Yeah.
And the thing that pissed me off is like there's no damage to his car, but he insisted we fill out a police report. And the cop, I swear to God, the cop who filled out this form was high as fucking shit.
Was it a Richmond cop?
Yeah. Dude, I gave him my ID with my name and everything, and he literally put all the information wrong. And then of course he wrote my information down under his car information, so he had to switch it all. But he spelled my first and last name wrong.
Damn.
Even though I gave him my fucking ID.
Damn.
And then we filled out the police report, and then that was it. It's like nothing else was done. Like, his car was fine. He just drove off. I had to get my shit fixed. So why the fuck am I filling out a police report? Now I'm just in the system for this bullshit. That was just a fender bender
Probably
for no reason.
Just to make sure, like, everything's straight. Insurance reasons, like, all that stuff.
But it's only the only
bureaucracy
insurance that matters was mine because he didn't get anything fixed.
Yeah,
it was just me.
If he gets a call later down the road or something and he can reference a police report, then it makes his life so much easier.
Yeah,
except the police report won't make any sense because my fucking name's spelled wrong. So it's like, who the fuck is Mitcha? Like, I have a picture of him.
Well, he's helping you out. He's like, well, that's not me.
Wait, did you
bullshit?
Did you peep the name on yours?
Yeah, Money Mike.
Yes, sir.
That's been your nickname.
I swear, that name was brought up ironically because I wasn't that good at basketball.
I used to call you Sal.
Sal. See, I don't. Where did
Sal?
that come from? It's just like.
Why did you just call you that?
Remember Gabe used to call me Bow.
These lazy nicknames.
It's not.
It's like, oh, just get rid of one letter and replace it with another.
Blark.
That's what it
That
seems
was the
like.
funniest
That
one.
was a good one.
Dude, I'm gonna find this police report. It's fucking ridiculous. What?
All right. Yeah.
I'm just on my phone.
Mike is looking for a police report.
Yeah.
Because
Oh yeah, you look for that. I'm gonna hit these first basket parlays. Oh, it's 1 o'clock. I missed the game.
Oh, your parlays?
Not yet, but I will be.
I had a bowl of cereal. That's all I had.
Yeah, bowl
the
of
snack
cereal.
that smiles back. Bowl of cereal.
Parlays.
All right. What else? Serious opinions on phones because y'all like those a lot.
No, I think
Oh
you
yeah,
like
we're
it
all
more than
addicted to
us.
phones. Simply.
I got my phone time down by 2 hours this week.
Nice.
Nice.
2 hours. Actually, no. Excuse me. It was down 20-some%. Only 2 hours and some a day.
Nice.
Solid.
This is great content.
Hold on. I'm doing a parlay. You bet $1 and you can make a couple hundred, couple thousand.
I'm saying your parlay was a bad idea. I'm saying this is just great content right now.
It
is
sounds
great content.
sarcastic.
No, I'm being serious.
This is good content. It is.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not gonna find this, by the way, so I'm
Sounds
gonna give up
sarcastic.
pretty soon.
All right, cool.
Sounds sarcastic to me.
So I want to know, like, y'all's day-to-day thought process about yourselves, self-care routines, the way you think about certain actions in the day, first thoughts in the morning, basically your philosophy.
That's a really loaded question.
Hey, I need some really loaded answers. That's what she said.
I guess
Can't find it.
that's what comes with a loaded question. I mean, my thoughts vary from day to day.
It's like loaded baked potatoes, yeah.
No, disgusting. I can't. No, absolutely not.
I was referring to the song. Like, nudie.
Yeah.
Isn't this fucking annoying that they're...
What?
What? I was just
Hold
making a
up.
dumb joke.
Go for it.
Isn't it annoying that loaded baked potatoes usually just have bacon in it? Isn't that fucking lame? You know?
That's what would make it good.
Oh, it makes it murder.
The whole thing is bad.
Yeah, well,
talking about murder.
Now you know,
Yeah,
Micah is a
Pussy.
Vegetarian.
So, sorry.
Vegetarian.
Yeah.
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 Well,
For why? Why are you a vegetarian? Does it really
I'll
make
tell
a
you,
difference?
money,
You have no
health,
idea.
morals,
It's
environment.
You didn't have morals. When did you become a vegetarian?
Almost, it'll be 3 years ago in
You didn't
October.
have. You'd say your morals were normal before 3 years.
Yeah.
so your morals were
normal.
worse.
What do you mean
before
normal?
You didn't think about it. You just had normal morals. You ate meat.
What is a normal moral, though?
Just gonna eat chicken because I can.
Okay, never mind. I was trying to break down. Yeah, but I don't know. There's too much death in this world. Simply.
Possibly.
Stop killing shit. And then, like, the
But
amount
if you
of
start
energy...
killing things, everything overpopulates.
And we die.
Well, that's what nature takes over, you know. At a certain point, predators will come up naturally to start, culling the population of animals that are overgrowing.
And then you have more predators. Because you stop killing those too.
Yeah.
And then there's more death.
Well, when it comes
not
to
how life
animals
works,
killing animals, I don't give a shit, because that's nature.
We are animals.
We are animals.
We have to eat food. Animals kill to eat food. We kill to eat food.
we gotta eat too.
How we...
Some animals are vegetarians. They're only herbivores. Excuse me. I remember.
But yeah, they're herbivores not because of choice. It's because of their genetics and how they evolved, Whereas being a vegetarian is a choice.
When did you make that choice?
3 years ago, like you said.
Right, but like
2019.
Before that,
October 2019.
But did you have like a self-reflecting moment when you were like,
Nope.
well,
You ate a chicken
damn,
sandwich
my
and said-
morals are just
No.
not good doing this? Or did you meet a girl?
It's simply because one of my friends was vegetarian. I'm like, oh, I'll try it too.
Hold on.
And I just...
Your friend at the
Yes.
time?
Yes.
She was
at
a
the
friend.
time, yes.
She was just a friend at the time.
See, this is
Yeah,
deeper
she's-
than
You know
I
what
know.
I'm talking about?
I like
I
this.
think it was
I like
because
this.
she did it.
No. Well,
That's when
of
it
course it
started.
was. She did it. I'm like, oh, she's doing it. And she loves fucking Chick-fil-A and shit. How would it for me to do it? And I just tried it. And at that time specifically, I was struggling for money. Because my job, I'm going to say, fucking Five Guys, they did not schedule me enough. And I got minimum wage. It was not...
Fuck that shit.
It was an okay job to work at, but it didn't pay well. And the hours were shit.
What job did you do there? Just a little side note.
Just Five Guys shit. Run the register, make patties, fries, buns, everything. I literally did everything.
Were you good showing up on time?
Yeah.
Or were you showing up high and shit?
No, I couldn't afford weed.
Interesting. Well, we can always afford weed.
I don't think I showed up.
Anyways,
high to
continue
do
because
that
this
job.
this story is going deeper than I know. So what happened? Wait.
I think it started because of a girl. And then after a while,
Well-
it's like, well, I'm used to it now.
The way you're saying it, the way you say it, it's like I did it just because of her.
Yeah.
It's not like that. It's like, oh, she can do it. I might as well try it too. See
Yeah,
what
but
it's like.
anybody, you didn't have to meet her to realize that anybody could do it.
Yeah, but it always helps to know someone who's vegetarian. I feel like if you just randomly, it's like, all right, I'm gonna be vegetarian. That's less likely than
That means you're
like your friend
self-disciplined. That means
is
you're
vegetarian. It's like,
self-disciplined.
oh, they know it and they can do it. I might as well try it.
Okay.
And at first, there were no moral problems at all. Like
Maybe-
I was just like, nah, I'll try it. That's all it was. Like, let's see how long I can go.
Alright, so
Yeah.
two things. I don't think it's two things. Number one, I don't think it's fair that you can say moral for moral reasons now because you didn't believe it when you first changed.
That's not how morals work, but okay.
Well, I know it's not how morals work, but I just said my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Two, why didn't you become the first person to be a vegetarian and then have your friends be, oh, Micah's done it, maybe I can do it. Why didn't you take
No
the first
desire.
step in yourself?
Literally no desire.
Wow. Interesting.
But I feel like it has helped. I feel like I'm a little bit healthier because of it, and
Okay.
I think sometimes being vegetarian can be cheaper. But if you buy like specific like vegetarian food, it's a little bit more expensive. But overall, it's a little bit cheaper, and that's one of the bigger reasons why I initially did it, was just to save money. because I was spending so much money on food,
But
and I was not making enough.
But is that a diet problem? Like, did you?
Oh, with spending money?
You were just.
Well, being
You were just
vegetarian.
being reckless with money.
That's true, but being vegetarian limited my options, so I wouldn't spend as much money because there are less
That's a
options.
good way to think about it.
It's like
I
a
see
quicker
that.
fix.
Yeah, it's like instead of going to
That's pretty
Wendy's, I
smart.
can't go to Wendy's. Wendy's is fucking expensive.
But it's
Can't go there
gas.
anymore.
First of all, Wendy's is not expensive. You can get a faux for
Well, yeah, I would never get that. I'd get the fucking spicy Asiago ranch sandwich or whatever.
faux.
Like my entire order would come out to like $20 every time I go to
Jesus.
Wendy's.
Kills.
Yeah.
At Wendy's?
Yeah.
What?
I'd get the good shit at Wendy's.
The good shit. You need to get a bacon
Think
egg.
so.
You want some good shit, brother.
Nah.
That's why you turn
I'd
vegetarian.
get the Dave's
meat.
double. I'd get
Yeah.
the Dave's double and then the Asiago
Who's
spicy
Dave?
chicken ranch. I don't know. You're Dave, aren't you?
I'm David. There's a difference.
Oh, you wouldn't go by Dave?
Hell no.
Alright. Fuck my dad, I guess.
You said it. Okay. You said it, but alright.
But yeah, after time, Layla, she told me all of the things on how like animals are killing everything. I'm like, oh yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
The process is a fucked up process, but there are more fucked up processes in the world. And meat is good for you. So, I understand where you're coming from now. I just feel like I would, well, you said murder at first. So I was like, let's explain the vegetarian thing.
Yeah.
And I thought it came from somewhere. But your explanation makes sense. And then once you're used to it, then you're used to it.
But technically, aren't you
know?
still killing plants? I mean, because plants are things.
I don't
That's
give a
another-
shit.
That's another
Plants
argument.
breathe
of mine.
oxygen, and
Yeah.
the more plants you kill, the less oxygen we can breathe. So then you're technically
It all comes
killing
down
us.
to intelligence and.
Trees talk to each other.
You're
Yeah.
technically
They
killing us.
communicate.
But here's the thing: if I stop eating plants, then I won't be eating anything.
Exactly.
And the thing is, when it comes to the way animals are treated and the way fucking wheat is treated, we can't tell how wheat feels being grown in a place and then being cut down. There's no way to.
You don't
If
know
it
how,
comes out in the future that fucking plants suffer as much as animals, then that changes a lot.
you don't know how animals feel.
How do you know how they feel? Just because they're making noises?
Animals have emotion.
Yeah,
You're
but
telling
you don't
me
know how they feel. Plants have emotion. You just can't hear it.
you can figure out how an animal feels. When a dog whimpers,
You
it's
can probably
because they're
figure out how
excited
a
or in
plant feels.
pain.
That
You know,
is
if they're
the point.
excited, wagging their tail, they're happy. If it's
that's a
between
pet.
their legs,
You
they're
don't
feeling
eat
shame.
dogs.
I'm talking about animals.
Yeah, but you don't eat dogs.
Have you ever seen a cow play fetch?
Yes,
Yeah.
Cows are, when it comes to intelligence, very similar to dogs.
exactly. So, if you didn't kill them, there'd be an abundance of them, and then there'd be an abundance of coyotes.
But
And
here's
then
the thing.
all your farming land will be destroyed because there's a coyote problem. And now you can't grow any cattle. And then you
don't
go
understand.
starving, and then you kill your family.
That's not at all how any of that works. But you don't understand. The reason
I
why,
do understand.
if
No,
we
no, no,
didn't
no.
mass
No, no, no.
produce and grow, or not grow, but if we didn't breed animals like we did, there'd be less of them. So there wouldn't be an overpopulation issue. Do you realize there's like 4 times as many chicken in the world as there are humans because of all of these plants like Tyson who just like flock them up and put them in like giant small ass room. Basically a giant room, but then they just shove as many chickens in there as possible and they're just like falling over each other, breaking each other's wings and shit 'cause there's no room, fighting each other because they feel scared and anxious. It's just a lot of waste. Like, there's a place in my heart, there's a way where, because chicken die before they even get to be made into
I know it's
edible
harsh.
chicken.
I
They
know
just
it's-
die, and it's like, oh, throw them away. It's just a waste.
Chickens die in their own world before they even get to lay an egg.
That's not the point. The reason is they're dying needlessly because we're making them die that way, opposed to
Yeah, but
just
you know
having
not all
nature.
chickens are killed, right?
I know that, but we mass. I keep on saying mass produce as if they're not alive, but
As
we
if there's a
breed
chicken
them.
factory.
We breed them just to be murdered.
That's fair.
They don't have a free life at all.
But I mean, people plant plants just to eat them. What's the difference?
I know where you're coming from.
I hate this argument where it's like plants have feelings too. It's like,
Well, they
but we
could.
don't know. We
You
don't
don't know how
But
chicken
a lack of
And the thing
understanding
is-
doesn't mean it's not there.
I know, but when it comes to animals, they are closer related to us than a fucking piece of wheat, you know?
If they were in power, though, you think they'd care about us? They would fuck us up.
Animals
The
would
meat
murder all of us.
If animals, if
Yeah,
bears
it all
were
comes down
smarter
to
than us.
intelligence. The most intelligent species rules. And that happens to be us.
It's true. Here's a philosophical question. if a chicken is born into captivity in a little cage
Mhm.
and then is killed, does it really know that it's living a horrible life, or is it just in reference to where it was born in the situation? Is a chicken like, does it come out of the egg and it's talking to its chicken mom like, damn, if I only had an open field, like my life would be so much better.
They don't know what an open field is.
Well,
simply.
So then, wouldn't that be the philosophy behind it? That's all they know.
So basically, you're saying from their perspective, it's not bad because they don't know anything better.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Lack
So you're
of understanding. Like, we don't understand plants don't have feelings. They don't understand.
But what if we
anything
were
outside
raised in a fucking box and we
People
thought
are.
that's all there was?
People are.
I don't know how I would think. Right now, that
Exactly.
sounds terrible because I live freely.
Exactly.
Exactly what?
So freedom is going to be better no matter what, even if your perspective is different. The option to be free is always going to be better than being forced into a box.
Right, but if
But
you don't
if you
know
don't
what
know
it
what
means
freedom
to be
is,
free, then
you
it
think
doesn't
you're free.
exist.
So basically, I'm paraphrasing, of course. You're saying chickens are dumb, so dumb that it doesn't matter if we keep them in the cage or not. It doesn't affect them.
No.
That's
If
not
anything in the world, if you created in a 5x5 room with white walls and don't let it go out of there for however long it lives, that's gonna think that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's a life.
That's life. He's gonna think he's free.
Dumb. It's
He doesn't-
just your
yeah.
entire
Well,
life.
chickens are
He
fucking
could figure
stupid.
out how to live 100 years in that box,
Yeah.
but he wouldn't know anything else unless he actually went outside the box.
Yeah.
So it's not bad.
Not saying it like, and it's a philosophical question.
It is.
If they're suffering, are they really suffering? Because suffering is a lack of something else. But if they
Yeah.
don't know that something else, then there is no suffering.
Yeah, living a simple life. Like,
So
apparently, if you choose to just live in a box where you have everything to live for, you can choose to live that way and be happy.
Yeah.
But then, there's someone else who would travel the world, live out in the open, and they could be considered happier than the person in the box, and vice versa. It all comes down to perspective.
Right.
My biggest issue when it comes to specifically how the meat industry is run in this country is that it's just not done well, in my opinion. Like, there's a way to do it where it's more humane, but you may lose money in the long run. But the thing is, this country eats so much chicken. So much chicken, it's crazy.
more humane? Why?
I mean, you've heard of free-range chickens, right? I don't even know what that means.
I have chickens in my backyard.
Yeah,
that are
exactly.
free-range.
Yeah, exactly. Here's the thing: if you end up killing other chickens to eat it, I would be a lot more okay with that than if you just went to the grocery store and bought like a pack of Tyson and shrink wrap or whatever. Because you're raising the chicken, they have a field, they're open, and it's like they're getting old or they get injured. It's like, oh, might as well kill them and eat. So then we use their energy for us, and it's not as wasteful as just breeding them for meat.
I get that.
I feel it. I definitely feel it. But
And also, I'm not. Here's the thing. I say like I'm doing this for more reason, but I haven't done that much research. All things I've heard of from Layla, so I'm just trying to repeat back what she's saying. And she's way more passionate.
I just
about
want
it
you
than
to
I
know
am.
you can buy free-range chicken from Kroger.
Yeah, I know.
Just want to put that out there.
Doesn't mean I would though.
I just like
No,
asking
but
about it.
you said you feel much better about me. killing
Well, the thing
chicken.
is, people say free range, but then it doesn't actually have to be free range. They can literally just lie about that.
I mean, the chicken doesn't know anything other than my backyard.
Yeah. It's a nice backyard though.
Anyway, this is.
But there are definitely, like, if you put a chicken in a 4x4 box with no light, it's going to suffer more than a chicken in like a 10x10 box. But it's all like windows or glass so they can get the sunlight and exposure.
With how we
So
look
there's
at
sunlight, for example. Like animals,
Or it's gonna
every
be
living
fattening
thing
juicy.
needs sunlight for the most part.
it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Except for like some fucking fish at the bottom of the ocean or
There's
whatever.
a basic
Plants need
level of
sunlight,
need.
yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, you're talking to two non-vegetarians here, so
Yeah.
you're holding your own pretty well.
Basically-
I'll give you that.
I'm not though. I feel like I'm basically just reacting to what you guys are saying.
You're
and trying to have
swaying.
it.
You're swaying me.
No, I doubt it.
Dude,
But-
when you go vegetarian, the world just fucking burns.
But basically, at this point now, it's habit, and I feel good.
So it's
I
an
feel a little
addiction.
bit healthier, not eating as much meat. And a lot of the meat that we have is really like heavily processed, and that's when it comes to being unhealthy just any type of processed food is not the best for you.
No.
And becoming a vegetarian has made me eat better. Opposed to just eating burgers and fries, I eat an apple.
Yeah, but you also eat Carytown burgers and fries and Chinese food. It's covered in soy sauce and oil.
That's just
something I don't really see the difference.
I don't eat that shit all the time. I don't eat that shit all the time though. It's back then I would only eat that shit, but now it's like still half the time.
I think it's still a weekly thing now.
Well, yeah, I still do it. I haven't cut it out completely. I'm not a perfect vegetarian.
Whoa!
Like, there are people who are like raw vegans.
The Liver King.
That literally only eat things that are grown from the ground and they don't cook it at all.
Yeah, that's a hill that they chose to die on their entire life.
I could not do that.
That's the way I look at it. It's like some people, like life is just like choosing hills to die on. You know what I'm talking about? And if that's somebody's go-to for the rest of their life and they're gonna live by that shit, so be it. But guess what? I think it's kind of a fucking waste of time. Not like being a vegetarian, but
I know what you mean.
If that's like your
thing, more important things.
Your go-to, it's like cool. I'm gonna probably do that with something else. I just,
well, you know me. I don't make vegetarianism my entire personality.
Exactly.
Like most extreme vegans who shove it in your face.
Exactly.
Every once in a while I say oh, what kind of murder you got there? Just to put it in their head, make them a little bit irritated.
Yeah.
But I don't push it on them. It's not how dare you eat that? I just put that little flicker in their head. You just called this murder. Why the fuck you do that? Get them a little bit agitated maybe, and maybe think a little bit.
Yeah. And when you say that, then I do get agitated, and so I just try to piss you off back.
Yeah.
And I think it's a fair fight at that point.
Yeah. But when it comes to vegetarians, there are so many other people who have done research and can talk about this a lot better than I am. I'm kind of just bullshitting.
Same.
That's about every topic.
Yeah, if we sat somebody in here who knew a lot about that shit, they'd be laying us out.
Yeah, we're just rolling with it,
I'd still be fighting it.
Just rolling with this conversation.
I could fight it. I don't care whatever bullshit you come up with. You don't know how plants feel. So what I would stick to is my gun.
That's a good argument because it's a lack of knowledge. So if you don't know about it, then
plants
how
are
do you
living
talk
organisms.
Yeah. They found out trees can talk to each other.
Yeah, and that smell when you cut grass?
Mm-hmm.
That's like a stress hormone that the grass is releasing because it's being cut down.
Oh, come on. That's like the first big step in the right direction.
I know, right?
Oh, come on, man.
But at a certain point...
So we never cut grass.
Here's the
snakes
thing.
Overtake it.
If it comes to an understanding that plants feel as much as we do and animals, how many fucking people are just not going to eat anything?
Enough.
Good. Then we won't be overpopulated.
I know. But
exactly.
Imagine that. It's like everything has feelings... I might as well just kill myself.
That's a great brain.
How many people do you think are going to be like that?
Fuck.
They don't like it? Fuck them!
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
Fuck your feelings, bro.
Yeah. But
somebody will chop you up like grass.
Yeah. But if it comes out that plants has as much feelings as chicken and cows and shit like that, I'm still going to just be vegetarian.
I'm sorry.
I'm still not going to eat meat, probably.
I'm just not going to eat plants.
You're just going to eat meat?
Yeah. I think Joe Rogan did that for a week or two, and apparently he couldn't control his farts. And it was shitting his pants.
Yeah.
Or something like that. So apparently that's not a good thing either.
Yeah.
So, but if that happens when you only eat meat, there's gotta be something that happens when you only eat plants.
But speaking of being vegetarian and shit, this is all I know about the subject. But apparently there's a certain blood type and a type of person that can be successful being a vegetarian, and there are others that's no, you have to have meat.
Yeah.
And apparently I'm one of those blood types that's slightly compatible, even though I don't know what the fuck my blood type is.
That kind of goes back to what he was saying earlier when we were talking about addictions. It's people's bodies are different. They're addicted to different things, or they can function well from doing different things. It's just you're born differently.
Yeah.
You're a different individual.
No, I get that.
And so you handle things.
It's and I think your body adjusts. I think what you might, I don't know what the blood type thing, but that does sound true. Because the whole thing with COVID, some blood types didn't get as bad.
Oh yeah.
But anyways, if you you just grew up normally, you'd have back in the day when we growing up, McDonald's wasn't as bad. Still was, but not as bad as it is today.
Mm-hmm.
So you'd have McDonald's every now and then. Chipotle was kind of coming around, so you get that. Wendy's, every fast food, but every now and then, normal life, but you're eating meat. Your body's naturally knows that, and so it gets its proteins, knows what it's getting from it.
Yeah,
and then you switch, your body's restarting. Mm-hmm. So now it has to grab certain proteins and enzymes or whatever the fuck it is inside, and it's gonna hurt a little bit.
Man,
but I think over time,
rough.
I think over time your body would naturally get with it. And then if you try to switch back, it would have to go back.
Yeah.
And I think that probably isn't healthy.
The concept switching, yeah.
That's interesting.
I
That
think
is
your
an interesting
organs
topic.
You're shutting down your organs and then restarting them.
Yeah.
And you keep restarting the fucking computer, it's gonna the battery's gonna die.
Yeah, if you just hold the button down for the longest time and shut it off and turn it back on.
I did that with this computer the other day. It just wasn't turning on.
But it's not good. It stresses the computer out.
Yeah.
Stress in
Stresses
general
me
is
out.
not good for humans, and that would stress your
your
organs.
whole
And
inner
if
body.
you start eating meat right now, your stomach be bugging, bro. And it would take a week, 2, 3 weeks if you're consistently eating meat every day to adjust back to it, and that's the stress for your body.
in your brain.
But here's
bro.
the thing,
Yeah.
though.
Your
Every
mind
once in a
will be
while,
fucking with you.
Yeah.
every once in a while, I go to a restaurant, like I go to Chick-fil-A, I get a breakfast burrito, and I say no meat. Sometimes they put meat in that. I don't want to waste the food, so I end up just eating it. Like, I'm not a strict vegetarian. It's just like, if I have no other choice, I'll eat the meat. If I paid for it and I don't want to waste food, I'll eat it. But I'm trying to think, just eating meat once every month or so, if that's affected me at all. I'm trying to think. I feel like eating that burrito definitely made me feel a little bit different.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Stronger.
Stronger.
Yeah, more testosterone.
No, it kind of upset my stomach a little bit.
Yeah, the stomach's like, hey, whoa.
Yeah.
This
Like
ain't supposed to be here.
Hey,
Yeah,
Picasso.
after that you walk in like, hey Blaine, turn that fucking music up, baby. Let's listen to some fucking
Yeah.
shit, you know what I mean?
Shite. No. That's interesting. That's a good topic. That was a really good topic. And you could technically put that into emotional actions.
Yes.
Because your brain would be functioning at a way different level if you were transitioning from a normal like meat fast food diet to like strictly plants.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and you're strict about it. Your decision making, and your actions in that transition period would vary.
Yes.
Versus fully vegan or vegetarian versus the old diet.
Mm-hmm.
You'd have 3 different decision making moments.
Yeah, it's a lot for your body to handle, and not to mention stuff like fucking work or your relationships. If you're your transition
Anything.
period, you're hurting, you're stressing about your food and stuff. Sometimes you're not gonna give a fuck about other things going on too. So it's
You're
put
gonna
stress
neglect
in
those
those
other
areas.
options. Yeah.
Yeah, you're worried so much about that whole transition.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, and you can apply that to relationships and
Anything.
how that affects
Yeah.
other. You know, it's weird with stress. And that's
I
where
feel
I
like
think
any-
cancer's from.
Any stress or like stressful moment in life, if you aren't controlled, if you don't have good stress control within yourself, it can rile you up to a point where, like you said, you just neglect everything.
Yeah.
And it shuts down your whole day. You go home with a shitty attitude, talk to shitty whoever's at your house. It's like a, what is it called? It's like a string effect.
Oh,
like a,
yeah,
catalyst?
I know exactly
like
what
a ladder effect, like a
Domino.
effect. Thank you.
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, it's like a domino effect.
Of course, I'm the one who came up with
Nice.
the domino.
I like it though.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
because you work
Well,
with
yeah.
I get it.
I want to go outright and say
Oh,
where I work.
I got it now.
I don't want to outright and say where I work, though. I'm going to keep that part a little hidden.
Yeah, I have no idea where you work.
I work at a pizza place.
Yeah, it's Pizza Hut. Who gives a fuck?
You don't want to tell anybody where you work?
I work at a pizza place.
Have you ever out pizza
Christians.
God, it wasn't so packed when we go in there.
Christmas pizza is good.
Christian's pizza is very nice.
Have you ever out pizza the Hut?
Yes, because I don't work there. And I work at a place that I arguably think has better pizza.
Than all fast food places?
Not all fast food places.
So.
Then again,
I don't want to narrow it down.
Yeah, I know. I haven't had Pizza Hut in a while, though.
Yeah, I love Pizza Hut's breadsticks.
I don't know if I even ever had the Pizza Hut's breadsticks before.
Dude,
Guys.
I used to get them from the Target Pizza Hut.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, the marinara sauce.
Dude, there's something different about those
Oh.
in-store places. though.
Speaking of those in-store places, like, you know how there's always a Starbucks in the Barnes & Noble?
Yeah.
Technically, it's not a Starbucks. Barnes & Noble has the right to sell Starbucks products,
Yeah.
but it's not technically a Starbucks.
Well,
So if you have
they
a gift card for
to
Starbucks and go to Barnes & Noble to use it,
Doesn't
it
work.
doesn't work.
What about a Barnes & Noble gift card?
Yes, it will.
Really?
Yeah.
And like you have a Target
So I'm
gift card,
wondering
you
if it's
use
the
it at
same with, like,
Starbucks.
I'm wondering if
I
it's the
didn't
same
know
for like a Pizza Hut, like inside the Target.
Probably.
If that's considered a Pizza Hut, or
Yeah,
it's like
probably.
this Target has permission to make Pizza Hut food.
Do you remember back in the day, McDonald's and Subway used to be in Walmarts?
Yeah. God, fucking crazy.
That's when McDonald's was different.
Remember that Target had a
Crazy.
food court? Do you guys remember that?
Food court?
It literally had a food court
Oh, no,
near the customer service area. It literally was just a food court. You can get like a hot dog, a pretzel, a corn dog.
That's how Costco is. I know
Costco.
that for. I don't remember Target, but
Yeah,
Costco.
Target
does
has
that
Shit
one.
shit.
is Costco. isn't it?
Costco.
Why do
and-
people say Costco?
Wow. Costco. I don't know.
It's Costco, right?
Yeah, but people say Costco. Holy shit. Costco.
Costco?
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand what you... Yeah,
I'm going to Costco.
Yeah, Costco.
Like it's like an AU, like
Opposed
a
to-
Costco.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Let's
a
go to
Costco.
I'm getting me cock. I remember back in the day going into like Regency, the food court,
Yep.
the Chick-fil-A.
Yes.
Do you feel like the Chick-fil-A nuggets used to taste better?
Yeah, 100%.
Like 10 years ago,
100%.
before we knew what Chick-fil-A sauce was, we just dip them in ketchup.
Yeah.
Son, Chick-fil-A was just hit different. The
Yeah.
fries were always extremely piping hot,
Always hot.
but perfectly crispy and soft.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Unbelievable.
Oh my
It's the
god.
wrong day to talk about Chick-fil-A.
I got it yesterday, so I'm satisfied.
Yeah.
I actually got it 3 days in a row. No, 4 days in a row. I got it Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And Saturday.
Yeah, here's the next one.
Happy person. God, I wish I was in your shoes.
Well, I bought my dad lunch, Chick-fil-A, and the next day he bought me it. And I got off work and bought it. And then yesterday, I bought it at like 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's like when it starts, you can't fucking stop it until Sunday.
Because I told Micah, I was like, Saturday morning, it was like 10 o'clock. And I was like, fuck, we missed it. We couldn't order breakfast.
Yeah.
And I eventually got food because I was like, I gotta eat some fries. I gotta eat the fries, man. I'm starving coming
Those
out of
hash
work.
browns at breakfast, though. Do you think those hash browns are better than the fries?
No, but I will say the hash browns are better than any other hash browns.
I would agree with that.
I like the
but
McDonald's
fries
hash
one's
brown,
tough.
though. That McDonald's
Yeah,
hash
it's
brown.
it's a classic with Chick-fil-A. And when they're nice and crispy, different.
Yeah, 3 of them things at one time.
Different
I could
gravy.
Ketchup and
Yeah.
just crunch and then.
Now, here's my question. What's the difference between those hash browns and a tater tot?
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
It's just different shape.
Same.
Yeah.
It's a tot instead of a...
Isn't it crazy?
Hash.
We have so many different types of food, but it's all just about shape.
Well, it's like hash browns.
Yeah, it's
You
true.
can have McDonald's shape. You can have the Chick-fil-A shape, or you can have shredded hash browns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you call home fries just little chopped diced up pieces of potatoes.
Potatoes
Yeah.
have so
French
many
fries,
different
like
forms.
it's so
It's all weird.
Potato is like the most versatile vegetable. I feel like there's so many different forms of it. Potatoes, it has to be my favorite vegetable.
potatoes.
It's the best.
Potatoes are goated. They're probably the best food, honestly.
Yeah, you can do a lot with them. They fill you
Steak
the
and
fuck
potatoes.
up, too.
Jesus Christ.
Can't beat
Break
potato.
down, bitch.
Go.
Damn it, dude.
Man City
Starting
beat
now.
fucking Man United.
Chelsea won though. So. And now Arsenal's in fourth.
Yeah.
And they're 2 games ahead of Man City, I think.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. They were working.
They're 2 heads ahead. Of
2
Man
games,
City?
like they played 2 more games at Man United. I
Man
think.
United.
So they kind of locked down in fourth. But they're still 6 points behind Chelsea.
I need to look at
I think.
my bet for Chelsea so I can pull out when I actually get a decent price.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, hold on. Let's
Can you
inform,
cash out?
inform
Let me
us
check.
on what happened again and where you're at with it.
I bet $300
When
that Chelsea would win the Premier League
and when did you do that?
last year.
Yeah, when did you bet
November.
that? November,
yeah.
like early December of 2021.
$300. I mean, you
$300.
submitted it and we're like, that's a lot of money for a whole
Because
ass
I was
bet.
lucky bullshitting. I was like, but Mike, you could do like a little bet. He's like, yeah, put $300 right now. He did it. I was like, okay.
Locked
all right.
in.
I can't sell. It won't let me.
Can't cash
I
out.
can't cash out.
Sheesh.
Now the odds are against you. They're like, there's no way it happens.
It's alright. Coming on the second hand of the season. Man City could lose like 6 games in a row.
Except they just fucking won 4-1.
Yeah, but Man United's trash. And
They
they
looked
never
good.
know,
I was
That
like,
look at that goal.
he kicked
It's
it off his
offside.
head.
I was about to say.
Let me just lock this in.
But
Let me
yeah,
see
what are you
it.
doing?
Let's
So
see.
you're doing first basketball parlays?
Yeah.
What games?
$1. So I missed the first game, which was the Nets against somebody. The
know what
Nets
this is?
against.
Oh, March Madness.
The Celtics.
Or no, the Nets.
No,
Nah.
so it's NBA. You can do first. You bet on who makes the first basket.
Like in the game.
Yeah,
Wait, when is NBA back up?
it's
It's
been
always been. It's been alright.
Did they already do the playoffs though?
It's playoffs are in like the summer, like early spring. No,
Playoffs
summer.
come like March.
Yeah.
Wasn't what they did something like the past several months, right? Didn't they do like a tournament or what?
An
They did
all-star
an
game?
All-Star game.
Okay, I don't understand the NBA schedule. I thought they already did the playoffs and everything like last
NBA
like in
starts
like
in, like,
November or something.
October, November.
That's when it starts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, our 2 teams are fighting each other. It's like, oh, they're in Game 5 or
It's probably a replay that you saw.
Yeah, I'm not
I'm
sure.
losing my mind. I thought this. Okay. So what?
Hey.
You're just wrong. There's a difference. You're not losing your mind.
Well, there's a difference between being wrong and my reality being different from what actual reality is.
Or you could have just seen a replay and thought it was live.
I guess. But it's different. Like, there's like a flip, like a switch in my head that flips when I'm like so wrong in something. It's like, oh, I need to change my entire perspective on how everything is.
Yeah, don't do that.
Like, I had to do that for the NBA. I'm like, I thought the NBA was over.
No, just be wrong. It's better just to be wrong and move on.
Okay, so when is the NBA playoffs then? You said summer?
Like April, yeah.
Yeah, it's like early summer, late spring.
I think. I don't know.
But like there's games happen every day pretty much.
Yeah.
And you can bet on the first basket. And when it comes to odds, you're probably not going to hit any of these, but if you do, it's solid.
Big
you make a
odds.
4-team parlay, you just pick a person out of each game to make the first basket.
Yeah.
$1 right now, $1 can win me over $500 if 3 of these guys make the first basket.
That's crazy.
And basically, you're picking out the starting lineup. So it's 1 out of 10 for every game you pick.
Yeah, exactly. So you know you can pick from these 10, and if one doesn't start, you get your money back, which is like
it's
$1.
You get $1 back, yeah.
Right now, I have Evan Fournier for the Knicks, Jalen Green for the Rockets, and Bobby Portis for the Bucks. Because Bobby Portis takes a lot of those first shots.
Remember I had him?
Yes.
I hit the 3.
That's when it started for me, and that actually happens pretty consistently.
That was tough. That was the first one I ever made, and he started off with
Yeah. And basically, I think about, all right, who's winning the tip,
Yeah.
and who's going to take that shot.
Because you can bet on who's winning the tip now, too, can't you?
You can, but I don't think you can do
I think
it.
it's on FanDuel. You can do
Yeah,
it.
probably.
You fucking bet on which color laces the players are going to have.
No, but you can bet on, like, the jersey color.
Yeah, all this crazy stuff, dude.
So fucking crazy.
Let me just lock this in. I'm just gonna fucking, if I can get Jared Allen for the Cavs too, make it over 1,000. Bada bing. Oh, the Wizards play today.
The Wizards are your team, right?
They're my squad, boy.
And then what, you're the Lakers, right?
Yeah.
I used to be a Knicks fan.
Porzingis is fine.
Yeah,
They never were really good.
Fuck the Knicks.
Yeah.
All right, I got 4 locked in. Kristaps Porzingis.
Kristaps.
He's playing, baby.
He's playing.
Porzingis.
Porzingis.
The big
Evan
middle.
Fournier,
Big middle. Evan Fournier.
Jalen Green, and
$3.
Bobby Portis. That's $1 for $3,000. So, boom, lock it in. Y'all saw it here first. I'm about to win $3K.
Lock of the odds.
Spend it all on speakers.
Earth keeps spinning, my boy.
You guys want to do the world?
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Sure. All right. Oh, wait. Was there a green bar underneath that?
Did it just pop up?
Yeah. Dude, I swore.
I did see it. I saw
I
it too.
swore I saw that.
Hold on. Let me check.
You can catch that right now for like $8.
Here's the thing. If the cash out gets above 100, I'm gonna do it.
Dude,
But
just
if it
do
doesn't,
regardless, whatever.
No, because there's always a chance they can still win.
That's a very
positive
outlook.
9 cents. I can cash out for 9 cents.
Holy shit, brother.
$300 bet. You can get 9-cent cash out.
Those like 2 or 3 months when I first got this, I wasted so much money.
So many opportunities. You could have
So
got
much
170 back. One time.
Dude, if I bet on the Super Bowl, literally the 3 things I wanted to have in the Super Bowl happened.
Really?
That Cooper Kupp scored.
Oh, yeah?
Or there's 2 things. Cooper Kupp scored and the Rams won.
Yeah.
If I just bet that, I would have made several $100, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's
Depends on
how much you bet.
you put a lot in, yeah. But you would have made good money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Been solid. I had like a $20,000 parlay riding, and by halftime I was looking decent.
I fucked
Oh,
up. The game started 2 hours earlier than I thought.
But we were here, and your brother was here, and we were just talking. And I was like, "Is your TV working?" You're like, "Yeah, no, it's just there." And I didn't know that you didn't know what time it started. And you turn it on, and you're like, "What the fuck?"
Dude, I was 15 minutes into the game. I didn't have. I was thinking, all right, I'm gonna start at like 7. Cal gonna pull up. I'm gonna make some parlays. We gonna talk. Thinking the game's gonna start at 8.
Oh, you thought the game was just
Yeah,
starting?
I thought he was pulling
When
up
did it start
at
at 7:30?
It's like 6:30.
Yeah, it was like
He
6:30.
pulls up at like 5:45. I'm like,
I guess we'll hang
like
out.
real early for you.
That's
All right, whatever. And then my brother pulls up. I'm like, I didn't think about it. I was like, all right, cool. So, what's up?
We started talking and stuff, and I was like,
Yeah, and then you asked the question, and I was like, yeah, it's fucking fine. Why? He's like, the game's on. I was like,
didn't even make a parlay.
couldn't even
nothing.
make one.
Damn.
In the end of the last game of the season, too. Couldn't even go out
the
of the
way
way.
to end it.
That's funny.
God damn.
All right,
I was
Wordle.
Alright, yeah.
You really likes to start with
No,
penis.
Sure.
For once, you always like to start with penis. I didn't mention penis. He
Because
usually
I seen the not Funhouse, but not to base me over the other ones. Something Bros. think. The ones that liked your Instagram pictures because you.
Yeah, the Peaky Boys.
The Peaky Boys, yeah.
Is that what it is?
I think that's what it is, yeah. But anyways,
I never
they
watched.
started with penis. That's what
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But we're gonna start with penis. I usually start with aglet.
I do like aglet.
Okay, I'm gonna start with aglet. Aglet. All right. We got an L and a T in the wrong spot, but it's in the word.
2 consonants. That's stupid as fuck. What about?
So LT. Words with LT.
Light?
No, because that would have T at the end, and that T is not at the end.
True.
But that would be a good guess. It'd get away.
Tiles? Tiles? I know there's no E though.
Oh yeah, there's no E.
Tails.
Tails, yeah.
There's no A.
Oh yeah, aglet. What about
Toils?
Toils.
Is that a word?
Yeah.
Toils? I'm going for it.
Go for it.
Ooh, okay.
It's an O.
All letters are wrong, but we got an O.
Yeah, so it doesn't start with T.
So T-O-L.
Definitely starts with L.
You want to start with L?
Yeah.
An O cannot be the second letter, so what would be the second consonant? Second vowel. The only vowel that we have left is U.
Yeah, so it might not start with L then.
Yeah, I don't think it does start with an L. It could start with an O.
What word would you...
Olive. But there's no T in that.
Optimum? No, it's not 5 letters.
No.
There's no L either.
Yeah.
Weird word.
Optimal.
Yeah, so T-O-L.
Got it all.
T-O-L.
T-O-L.
Well, it didn't start with T though.
No.
What are the other two? Load. No, there's no T.
Loot?
Loot? L-O-O-T?
No.
Loots.
L-O... I guess it would be...
S is gone.
Loop.
I would do loiter, but
Loop?
no,
there's no T.
That's way too many
A
letters.
Lloyd? Like you turn on the Lloyd, eh?
Loiter.
Yeah.
I don't know how you'd spell that.
That's too many
T-E-R?
word. Too many letters.
Yeah, that's too many letters.
Do my brain's
Oh, O's not
topic.
No L.
T. Oh, there's no L. Yeah.
There's definitely a T. There's definitely a T in topic.
Yeah, fuck off. There's no I either. See, that's the thing. There's no I.
Yeah.
There's no I, A, or E.
That's so weird, dude.
So basically, O could be the only vowel. Because, you can do the same letters twice.
Loot.
So, what?
Loot? Is L-O-O-T-E a word? I know there's no E, but...
Yeah.
Might get the placement.
It's an instrument, I'm pretty sure.
Might get the placement.
I don't know if
The instrument is L-U-T-E, I'm pretty sure.
Actually, yeah,
try that
right.
then.
Yeah.
You never know.
That's only 4 letters.
Yeah.
No,
L-U-T-E. Yeah.
Ooh. I don't... Does it start with L?
Okay, what's the D? Here's the thing. The second letter is not O.
Yeah.
And the only other vowel that we have is U. So, is there a word that's like O-U?
No. Well, yeah. No.
Can't start with T. Unless it starts with O.
O-T...
Trout?
I-L-E.
No L.
What?
There needs to be an L.
Oh, right. Fuck.
O'Toole. O-T-O-O-L.
I don't know if that's a word or not. I mean, I'll fucking do it. That's what
I
you want
feel
to
like there
do?
would be an E at the end, but try it.
I don't think
No,
that's
it's not a word.
Yeah. Try
Colty.
Oh my god.
Colty? Is that a word?
No.
Colty?
That might be actually.
I'm gonna try it. No, it's not a word. Multi?
No,
L.
no.
There's no L.
Oh, like M-O-L-T.
I don't think that's a word.
But O is not the second letter anyway, so.
Yeah.
Nolte,
about-
Nick Nolte.
What about maybe just try.
Okay, at this point I think we just need to eliminate some letters.
Just do. Taste. No, there's an A and
That
E.
A-S and E.
Yeah. Do Have we used R? Do thirst. No, that's
We
third.
can always do fucks. That would give rid of FUCK,
Yeah.
but then we already have S.
Yeah.
Which is going to eliminate letters.
Yeah, do that.
Alright, I'm going to type in fucks.
Watch it not be a
Random
word.
ass
No,
consonant.
fucks works. Trust me. We got C. So TOLC.
TOLC.
So CL.
Cult.
CLO.
Yeah, cult.
Yeah. But it doesn't have an
Clout.
Where's the...
No, that's too many letters.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
That's not? How do you spell that?
AT. Oh, no, UT.
CLOUT.
There's no U.
CLOU. Oh, yeah, there's no U. We got out of U with fucks.
What order?
So CLOT. We're missing one letter.
Clout.
Missing one letter.
Clued.
It doesn't have to start that way either.
Could it be C?
So there's,
T.
unless O is twice.
Is the L,
If
so the L is not in the middle, and it's not the second letter to the end. So the L has to be either starting. No, yeah, because if we have a C, C definitely starts.
You think C starts?
C definitely starts. C. The O is not the second letter.
What if it's two O's?
C.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. But I don't know.
Clute?
Clute. Wait, what? Oh my god!
So
I just typed in clute as if that.
I didn't know.
Apparently, CLOOT is a word.
CLO is correct.
But I got it. CLO
T.
for green.
So it's got to be T something. Try COLTE.
We have no E.
No, there's no E. Well, it's got to be T.
Cloudy.
Dude, if that's the word,
Cloudy?
if that's the word, because you already put that in.
Cloudy.
You already put that in.
I
So
don't think
try
I
it.
did.
We typed it, but you didn't. You didn't
No,
try
it
it.
didn't search. It didn't search. So literally just one letter.
It has to be T something. I don't know what.
Clots.
It's no S.
S.
It can't be T something. Oh, it has to be T something.
Yeah, it has to be.
What the fuck is this word?
Clot. Cloat.
Clodo?
Clot.
Close.
Cloat? Clocked? Cloat? Clotter? Two T's? C-L-O-T-T?
Oh, cloth.
Yeah, it's cloth. Woo! We got fifth try.
Jesus.
Fifth try.
That was
We got
horrible.
cloth.
And Micah cheats.
I don't cheat.
Yeah.
I don't cheat.
That's
He put me onto it last night. I'm not going to expose him, but.
I didn't cheat this one.
No, I know, but. Oh, is that the real one?
Yeah, it's the real one.
Okay.
That's-
okay.
I only cheated that one time.
That's what he
Well, you cancel it out so you
No,
can start it.
you go on Safari and then you go to private, and then you do it, and then you switch to just regular, and the open one doesn't register that you've actually done it yet. So by that time, you know the word you just typed in the first try. I only did that once though, because I couldn't figure it out. But cloth. I don't know why I couldn't think of the word cloth.
Yeah, it's always something so.
Well, it's because you don't think about TH at the ends.
And also, cloth. It makes almost an A sound. The O. It's like ah, opposed to O or ooh.
I know it's spelled. You might be right. I don't know.
English is fucking weird.
But yeah. So all right.
Yeah.
That one took too long to figure
First
out.
basket parlay locked in. See y'all at 3,000. We got that locked in. That shit pisses me off, but it's fun while you do it. Shit, brother.
You guys excited for Batman?
This Sunday. I don't know if I'll be able to make it actually. What time are you planning on watching it?
We have all day.
You have all day.
That's correct. So whenever time you're available, if you want to, I can watch
Yeah. I just don't. I don't know, bro. I woke
it.
up.
If you don't want to watch it, you don't want to watch it.
Yeah, I woke up feeling weird this morning.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to sit there and move.
I mean, there's a showing at 150, 250, 330, 4, 5, 6, 7, 730, 8, 10, 9, 10, 9, 45, 10, 10.
Jesus Christmas.
Basically, whenever you want to see it, there are times for it.
How long is the movie?
It's 3 hours. I'm seeing it regardless. That's all I have to say.
See, that's like
So if you want to join me, you can.
3 hours
Yeah.
of not moving.
Yeah.
I'd rather do it here. For free.
It's not. You can't. It's only in theaters.
But like it's gonna come out eventually.
Yeah, but I want to see that shit in theaters.
I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying.
Yeah, and depending on who's working tonight, I can see it for free.
Wow, look at you abusing the system that you once claimed was the best.
So.
I don't find that funny in the slightest.
I think it was pretty funny. Clayed out the best. What time are we at?
Doesn't say a time until you end
It should say it.
It's an hour or something.
An hour or something?
Hour
Damn.
and change.
It's not. I feel like we've only been here for like 20 minutes.
Really? So you're having
We're
fun.
chilling, baby.
I noticed you're more relaxed this time.
Am I? I feel like even less relaxed than ever. I
Really?
think it's mainly because of
Chilling.
my back. But you know.
Yeah, you ain't gotta tell me, brother.
Yeah, your back's worse than mine.
That's what I gotta do.
Easily.
I gotta fucking work out after this. I gotta run with my sister because she's gotta move around. She still doesn't feel right.
Oh, after COVID?
Yeah, bro. She's
Damn.
Fucked up. Fucked up. It's just like, and then like, it's Monday next week. Gotta look at some shit, get all prepared for it, and like blocking off 3 hours. I don't know.
I get
woke up
it. You are an adult with important things to do other than staying down for 3 hours in a dark room.
I just don't.
You
I
do
want to go to
active
bed
shit,
on
you know?
time
Yeah.
with getting everything done.
Yeah.
And I woke up stressed for some reason, so
Damn.
it was. I don't know.
That's fine.
Yeah, I hope it's good though.
It'll probably be pretty okay.
Yeah, I'll be looking forward to what
Yeah.
you have to say. Like, then we can see it a second time if you really like it.
Yeah, but either way, I would like to talk about it on the podcast, even though it may just be me talking about it, spoiler free. But I'm excited to see it. I mean, I feel like there's certain movies that come out that everyone's going to talk about, so you might as well see it. I feel like this is definitely one of them, even though I do want to see it because I love the director. Robert Pattinson's great. Zoe Kravitz is great. Paul Dano's great. Who's Alfred? It's fucking Schmiegel's. Gollum is fucking Alfred.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I can't remember what's his name. Andy Serkis. Yeah.
Yeah. I do know that name actually.
Andy Serkis. As fucking Alfred.
I hope it's pretty good.
Yeah.
That bitch's gonna be jumping, to be honest.
Yeah, I'll probably be a little bit busy. It is a Sunday, so.
Yeah.
But it will probably be a little bit crowded.
Mm-mm-mm.
Anyways, any last words for the podcast? I sound like we're fucking executing this podcast,
Yeah.
Any last words?
Yeah, watch Vikings Netflix show.
Vikings?
Vikings of
I do want to
Valhalla.
watch Vikings.
Bro. Vikings is the Amazon Prime 3-season thing, which I
Okay.
started last night, but it has Vikings of Valhalla is related to it, and
It's
it
a
was
spin-off.
released on net. Yeah, it's a spinoff.
Yeah.
No connection though. Apparently, I watched Valhalla first.
No characters coincide, but it's in the same universe, technically.
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much. With the universe, it's like you have Leif Erikson and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
I saw that, Leif
Dude,
Erikson.
Vikings of Valhalla is a dope ass. Like when you're talking about Peaky Blinders, you woke up, you get up feeling some type of way. You're in it, dude. I watched the first episode and I rethought my life.
Wow.
That shit is good.
Yeah, I've heard some buzz about it.
It is good, and I don't really pick up shows very easily. And I watched that motherfucker fast. Only 6 or 7 episodes, or 7 or 8 episodes.
There are 8 episodes.
God bless America, it is good. So, that's what I have to say. I might watch it again.
Yeah?
Fucking felt it, bro.
Might as well. It's only 8 episodes or whatever.
I felt it. I feel like I need to be a Viking. I
Yeah.
feel like I'm not doing enough, just
You need to rape and pillage,
Just nope, not at all. I just feel floppy and skinny and just on the computer every day with my job, and these Vikings were out there fucking living, bro. Living their life to the max. The motherfuckers on this show are jacked.
Yeah.
All they think about is war. But that's all they have. I mean, they fight for what they're
Simpler
doing.
times,
Right. We wake up in a damn bed, and I walk across my room to go to work.
No. Well, you know what they say, when the world stops turning.
Damn.
The world stops turning.
You got anything?
I'm good.
You good?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Who wants to outro this?
Take it away.
Take it away. Alright. This is the first ever podcast of Just Roll With It. My name is Micah.
Blaine.
Cal.
Just roll with it.